you where the fish are.
Triple! Get in there!
Ooh,
that's a nice fish.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you where the fish are.
Hey everybody, Chris Schaefer of Pautzke Outdoors. Today we're coming to you from Southern Ontario. We're in the GTA. Toronto is right behind me and we're going out salmon fishing for king salmon here on Lake Ontario. Josh Choronzey was kind enough to come down from Owen Sound. One thing I want you guys to understand is we're not going out with a guide today. You know, we don't have a program where we're going out with somebody that's been fishing it every day. So we're going to show you how to apply certain techniques where you can simply get out there on your own private boat or book a guide if you want and go find king salmon. You know, we haven't been on the lake in a long time. Josh hasn't been here in several months. We're simply going out there, applying our meat rigs and looking for big kings. You know, it's something that's pretty interesting, especially since we had a big blow, the water's changed, the fish have shifted around. We don't have any intel. We're just gonna go see if we can figure it out on our own in a small boat, just like you would use on any bass, walleye, pike, any lake that's around here. Let's see how we do. Yeah, boy. There we go.
Yeah, bud.
Getting rid of the skippy, and look what happens.
Rid of the skippy and into a good one.
We're in Port Credit, which is part of the GTA in Toronto. We're on the North Shore of Lake Ontario. And give you a quick rundown, we spent probably about 5 hours looking for mature kings in tight to short. We didn't go over 120 feet of water. And for the past 2 weeks, we've had really warm water blowing in from the east end of the lake. And what that did was push the cold water deep. Puts a lot of the feeding fish way offshore, and as you saw, we're in a Lund Predator 18-foot boat, so our opportunity to get way offshore is really tough. So we focused on mature kings that we're staging out in front of Port Credit. The idea was to feed them some meat, put flasher down, draw them in, and we did that.
It's nice when you can sleep in and not miss the best bite.
That's right.
That's true. Wind died off. It's high noon. CN tower in the background. Not your typical Chovy flasher combos are starting to fire.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a nice one.
Woo!
That's bigger than you thought it was.
He's right down the center now. You ready, buddy, Dano?
Yeah, but try this one more time. Need a bigger net.
Yes, sir.
That's a tank.
Yes, sir.
That's a tank.
Woo! Woo! Yeah.
That fish is at least mid-20s.
That's a hog.
That's a hog. Took the chove down 55 feet over 130. That's a good fish. Little knuckle buster fun. Spin Doctor, anchovy special. Blue fire brine, little blue dye in it. Little firepower.
How's your arms now?
Oh, they're like jelly, bud. It's one thing for certain, there's no doubt about it. When those fish start to stage, the meat bite picks up, 100%.
It's a good fish. Real solid.
Beauty. Our main program today to focus in on staging kings was anchovies. We went with a meat program. We ran it behind flashers. And why we like to do that this time of year is you get two different types of salmon on the lake. You get juvenile fish, 2-year-olds or 3-year-olds that are offshore feeding, and they're mixing in with the 3- and 4-year-olds that are staging, getting ready to go in the river. When you're looking for active feeding fish, a lot of the times you're popping fish on spoons or flasher and fly combos higher in the water column. When the fish start to stage, you can really key in on with a meat program, and that's what we did today. The scent of that meat, the hypnotic twist of the flasher and the corkscrew of the meat at the same time draws them in, and the scent seals the deal every time. Our primary technique today on the North Shore Lake Ontario, just outside of Toronto, is a meat program. Once fish start to stage, we like to pull meat with flashers. Today we're running fire brined anchovies. So the system's pretty simple. This is a pretty popular flasher. It's a Dreamweaver Spin Doctor. Greens glows, blues glows, yellow glows. So you can combo anything you want, and you can pretty much match your bait to it. Attached to it, we have about 40 to 50 inches of 30-pound maximum fluorocarbon to a Rise Davis anchovy special bullet head. And on the business end is a Gamakatsu size 1 treble. Very simple to rig. Take the anchovy, you lay it in the head like so. Take a toothpick or the supplied bait pick in through the eye, straight through the bait. Take the bait, take the treble hook, insert the treble hook about 2/3 of the way back along the spine, tighten up the head, put a slight roll in it like that, put a toothpick in right there to hold pinch the line, and you're set.
Come on. Eat the dipsy on the turn. Oh.
Is it gone?
No, he's still there.
He's running right at the boat?
Yeah, he's running at it. Oh, he's pulling good. Yep. You know, our shore's a little windy. A little rough today.
A lot of times guys ask me, why do you want to brine your baits? Why do you want to add color to them? It's pretty simple. Anyone can go to the store and buy a pack of anchovies or herring strips and fish them right out of the package. If you really want to take care of your bait and take it to the next level, you brine it. Brining the bait firms it up, tightens the scales, gives it more shine, and it lasts long. You can keep it in the cooler, you can keep it in the fridge at home without it rotting immediately like you do if you don't brine it. On top of that, you're getting the bite additives and the pheromones and all the real good enzymes that are packed into those scents that really the fish key in on when they're following a bait. And on top of that, you can add a dye, so you can have a bait that stands out from everything else in the water. If you're fishing close to 20, 30 boats and everyone's running a natural looking bait, you have a Chartreuse bait, chances are the fish are gonna pick yours up. Other times, they're just keying in on a different color than what's natural in the water. There's a nice 3-year-old king, Mr. Gravel.
That's another good one.
Yeah, that fish took a dipsy with anchovy, naked anchovy behind it, set back 200 feet on a number 2 setting.
Let him spin around.
Lake Ontario King.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Beautiful. Awesome, let's get those baits back down and get some more. If you get the chance, come down to Lake Ontario. It's probably the #1 salmon fishing capital in North America right now. We've got charter boats all over the place. The salmon fishery's good right now. And when they come up close to shore, it makes it accessible for the small boat angler.